Shalom, one and self, souls by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Karkadash, double honors, apostle, great millstone, and honors you brothers doing the work of the Most High in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh is the real name of whom the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, or Yahweh. His real name is Yahweh, and the Son's true name is Yahweh Shai. And when we pray Yahweh, Bar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bar meaning in, Ha meaning dan, Sham meaning names Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shai. Real quick, this is Sabre Rattling. Right, I'd seen something and it made me think of this term, right? So sabre rattling, or chiefly in Britain, sabre rattling. So Americans say BER, British say BRE. Says overtly and often exaggeratedly threatening actions or statements such as verbal threats or ostentatious displays of military power that are meant to intimidate an enemy by suggesting possible use of force. And over the last couple of hours, there's been several examples of this that I had, that I've basically been seeing. What with this whole, hospital incident, which is getting interesting. It's getting interesting. I'll just say that, right? But basically, this is what saber rattling is. And now, first thing that I saw earlier on today was this from. I'd originally seen it on the Twitter, but basically this is something that Vladimir Putin had said, right? Because basically you've got an amassing of an American presence in the sea just off of Israel, okay? And this is basically what Putin had to say in the speech that he delivered. So it says, this is from fe.com, EFE. It says Putin says Russian fighter jets will patrol Black Sea permanently. Right, so President Vladimir Putin said on Wednesday that the Russian aerospace forces would conduct permanent patrols of the Black Sea with MiG-31 fighter jets armed with the Kinzhal hypersonic weapons. Right, and I've seen footage of one of these basically taking out a Patriot missile system in Ukraine. Right, so that Kinzhal is no joke. Right, it's no joke. Rather, I've seen a video that alleges to show that, because you got to question everything, from these Edomites. Okay, so it says this is not a threat, but it certainly does sound like it is, right? But it says this is not a threat. Based on my instruction, the Russian aerospace forces will begin patrols on a permanent basis in the neutral zone of the airspace over the Black Sea, and the MiG-31 aircraft will be armed with Kinzhal systems, Putin told reporters in Beijing. Right, because also what you're having is, the alliance is being made right now. Okay, so the Russian Kinzhal hypersonic ballistic missile system has a range of over 1,000 kilometers and speeds of up to Mach 10. I'm going to jump down. It says, I stress that this is not a threat, but we will exercise visual control with weapons of what is happening in the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so basically what he's saying is, look, man, your ships are in our range. That's basically what Putin was saying by delivering this speech, right? And then what did you have yesterday? I think it was earlier on today. You had the Iranian foreign ministry saying that we call on a total oil and gas embargo by the Islamic countries against nations that support Israel. Okay, now I'm reading this during the video. At first I had read against countries against Israel. Okay, but this is saying basically anyone who supports Israel, the oil embargo. That's basically what they're suggesting, and that's a major declaration of war. Right, when this world effectively runs off of oil, right? What do they call it? They call it the petrodollar for a reason, right? This is a declaration of war, if you will. Okay, because doing that crashes the economy, right? And once again, we're all here for it. And then another one, Pakistani MP, right? Pakistan's nuclear weapons are not an exhibit, right? And this is his spirit, because apostles, elders, Akim, it's a statement that's been made. Look, these ICBMs, right, are meant to be used. And now that I'm saying that, let's grab this real quick, right? This is Jeremiah 50 and shall we read into it? Jump straight. I'll read into it, right? In fact, let's just see. Right, let me read from 9. Jeremiah 50 from 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Okay, so the Lord's going to put that, and which is what we had said here, right? When it basically said Putin made this speech after meeting with Xi Jinping, right, out there in Beijing, right? But that is just one thing. You're basically having so many alliances being created right now before our eyes, right now. When all is said and done, even America's allies are going to shoot missiles at her. Okay, scripture says these shall hate the whore. Okay, so it says from the north country, right, it's referring to Russia, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall be taken. Their arrow shall be as a mighty expert man, right? If you think of a mighty archer, you're thinking about someone who always hits his target. Okay, and when you read other precepts or the prophecies, basically speaks about how these ICBMs, they're not going to be hit, they're not going to be thrust through, they're not going to go become broken arrows, go get lost or whatever, what have you. They're going to hit their target, right? None shall return in vain. It says, and Chaldea shall be a spoil, all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith Yahweh. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifers and bellow as wolves. Right, so once again, these different nations may try and make it seem like the Lord is just, he's angry with us for no reason. No, the Lord's got great reason to be angry with you. Okay, he's got great reason to be angry with you, and he's going to start, really showing his hate towards these heathens, right, in the times that are to come. Right, so it says, your mother shall be sore confounded, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the Hindenburg, your mother shall be sore confounded. That's referring to Great Britain, because America came out of Great Britain. It says, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be as a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited. Let's see if there's any more in this word. Wrath was, exactly what we thought it means, right? Or because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. So the judgment of the Lord is that once America's hit, right, it's never going to be inhabited again, right? It says, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, right? Round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh. Okay, and that's it. The Lord is going to put the Spirit. You read Ezekiel the 38th chapter. What was it, 9 or 10? Right, basically says, then an evil thought shall come within thy mind. So the Lord's going to put the Spirit, right, in these different leaders to push that button, man, and to push those buttons. Now, Israel's going to get hit, but the main target's going to end up being America. Okay, America's going to be completely wiped off of the face of the planet Earth. Okay, so let's get back to what she has said, right? It says Pakistan's nuclear weapons, right, are not an exhibit. I demand the government to use our nuclear missiles as a deterrent and warn the Israelis that if they do not stop bombing the Gaza Strip, they will be wiped off of the face of the earth, right? And that's it. Right? And a nice quick one. This is from timesnownews.com, right? It was originally from something that the Iranian embassy in Damascus, Syria had posted, right? And it was just a simple, ominous time is up, right? Hours after the Israeli airstrike at the Gaza hospital, right, the Iranian embassy in Syria on Wednesday posted time is up on its official X, which is the new name for Twitter, on its official Twitter handle, right? And this is the wars and rumors of wars that's prophesied of by Yahweh Shai, right? Prophecies must still needs come to pass, right? But things are good, things are going our way, right? The destabilization of this world is only a good thing for us, okay? And now we're just waiting for these MOTB to be pushed out. We'll see how long that takes, right? Scriptures talk about in patience possess you your souls, right? So we're just patiently waiting, but these developments, they're good for us. Also, the fact that Esau's wickedness is being shown, right, being revealed throughout the world. Everyone is seeing this Edomite for who he really is, right? You're getting a lot of people that are trying to defend Israel, and you're just getting everyone underneath just saying, bro, stop capping, right? It's like, bro, like just be real. This is Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, right? And that's it. All of the men of war draw near, wake them up, right? These different nations, they keep saying on the news, things are tense, things are tense, things are tense, and damn, things are tense. All right. When we once again we go and see what comes of all of this, because at the moment, it does, like I said, things are a bit interesting. Just looking into a bit more into this, looking a bit more into, what's been happening, what happened yesterday. All I'll say is it's interesting. I'd advise, people to look it up for themselves as well, see what it is that they can find. But yeah, it says, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Right, and that's going into this valley of Yehoshaphat, which is, that region, okay? That Middle East region there. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. Right, and what did you hear? This is from Pakistan. Pakistan. Right, basically saying, look, man, hey, don't fuck and don't fuck around. What was it, FAFO? Fuck around and find out. Right, but beat your plowshares and swords and your pruning hooks and spears. Basically, divert your funds for agriculture, right, and start investing in military, right. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat. For there when I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Okay, and then the same, last one, Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle, right? And when all is said and done, the Lord is basically, as we read in Jeremiah 50, right? The Lord is basically going to get all these nations together, and an assembly of them, right? And shoot their missiles at America. Okay, the Lord is going to make these nations shoot their ICBMs at America, right? So we're in exciting times, and yeah. Sabre rattling, just read the definition once again and call it a lesson, right? It says overtly and often exaggeratedly threatening actions or statements, right, that are meant to intimidate an enemy, suggesting possible use of force, right? So once again, it's just rumors of wars at the moment, right? But the time is going to come where it's going to be a rumor no more. So as always, Lord, that was edifying. Till next time we say shalom.